Hello everyone, I'm Brendel Canlas and this is my machine learning project. So I did a music machine prediction and classifier of genre and popularity. So basically what this does, it predicts the popularity of a song and it classifies the genre of the song. So first, I gotta load in or install these things that I need here. So I'm gonna use Gradio and all this necessary stuff for the models. And here is my data that I will be using. So the data, so I had to check the data. So here we can see the artist, song, and the song features here and everything. You can see it here furthermore in the shape of the data. So here in this part, I cleaned the data. I remove columns that I don't need. So here we can see it has been removed. I check if there's a null value, and there is no null value, so that is good. And some duplicated items, there's 59, so I remove that. Now it's 0. And I check, since I want to work on genres, I check the genres count. So as we can see, there is quite an imbalance in the genre, and some of them has a lot of labels. So what I did is I only took the first one, the first genre that is in here, and make it as one. Like here, for example, pop, rock, dance, electronic, it will be put in the pop instead of all this. So I noticed that there's this genre called set, and there's 22 songs that is set. So this means that it doesn't have a specific genre, or it's unknown. So what I did is I tried to use k-means, which cluster these songs, and I found out that cluster 1 has 13 on it, and cluster 0 has 8 on it, and cluster 2 has 1 on it. So basically what this means is for cluster 1, let's see, cluster 1, here this cluster will be put in pop, and this will be put in hip hop, and this one will be put in somewhere here in the easy listening. So we can see that it changed from 912 to 920. So I did some visualization to further see my data. So here we can see the distribution of danceability and popular song. So we can see that 0.66 to 0.67 has a count of 125, and the lowest is 0.12 to 0.13. So this means that there are this amount of songs that is in this range. And for here, for the energy, same thing. This is to help me scale my Gradio later on. So this helps me a lot. And this is to see like the feature versus the popularity. So we can see that it has an unbalanced data that should be worked on. Here is the genre and the song features. You can see here. Yes. And for the now it's time to pre-process this data. So I split the X value and Y value, which is our target, the genre and the popularity, and I train and test it. And here I use a scaler to scale the data, of course. And here is where I finally train my model. So for here, for the genre, I use random forest classifier, and we can see the result. The accuracy is 0.61, which means 61%. It it is actually predicting 61% over 100%. So the accuracy is pretty decent. And for popularity regression, here is, for popularity regression, I use linear regression, and I don't think this is a good score since there is a very unbalanced data set for this, but I hope that I can work on this. And this, I add a additional feature that I wanted, so I use KNN model to get the nearest song recommendation based on the feature. So here's an example, and it's finally time to display all this in a Gradio so we can clearly see how this machine works. So when we scale here to here, let's see, pop and the popularity prediction 43 over 14. So how this works is, the higher it is, the more popular it is, and it has some explanations. It says very quiet tracks typically have lower popularity rates, so let's try to make it a bit high. So as we can see, it made this improved, and you can see the song suggestions. So this is how it works. You can see it changes based on the scale that we have here. So that's it for my work, and I hope you enjoyed this video.